NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle, or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township, welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Hey, don't you just love the Durrells? Well, you can hear the Durrells, get some great food and have lots of fun, dance the day away, and all to benefit a great cause. Yes, it benefits a 5-year-old who's been diagnosed with cancer, and we know how devastating that can be. This will help with medical and travel expenses. When is the benefit dance? Well, it is Sunday, May 22nd, and it's at the beautiful Cascade Park Dance Hall. Yeah, you know, you've been out there, you've had all those great memories, and right at Cascade Park, and music by the Durrells. From 5 to 9, it's BYOB, so feel free to bring your own beverages that you choose. Advance tickets are $15. Tickets are available at the door, and it includes a macaroni dinner, Chinese auction, a 50-50 drawing, and tickets donated by Whiting Roloff will be used. So a lot of great people are behind this benefit dance, and I hope you are. So mark your calendar, May 22nd. It's the Durrells at the beautiful Cascade Park Pavilion. Hope to see you there. Good morning, Newcastle, and welcome. Yes, Thursday, the 14th of April. Can you believe it? And you know, the sun out yesterday made things feel a little great, a little warmer. Fantastic people have given me so many compliments about NewsWatch, and I want to thank them all as we wave to some of our people going through on their way to work. And what can I say? Just overwhelmingly, thank you very much. And, you know, for all of your endeavors and everything that you've done, I only have a couple things to say. And NewsWatch, with all that sports news and information, is straight ahead. So do yourself a favor. Get that first cup of coffee, because NewsWatch is straight ahead for you.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant. They're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065. Good morning, Newcastle. Welcome to Thursday. Yes, it's the 14th of April. We're cruising, getting halfway through that, and this is the ever-popular NewsWatch, and we're here to give you the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. Well, I meant to get it to you yesterday, but Pennsylvania State Senate has passed marijuana legislation for the second time. Now, everybody, I've had comments come in wanting me to comment on it with the issues and problems that exist here in Newcastle. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. If you're just on Facebook, you see some of those issues, and I'm going to hit it head on. If it's used for a medical purpose, and I'm not a doctor, that's great. But if it slips through the cracks, we have a problem. So I want to be right up front about it. Drug abuse is wrong. Taking drugs is wrong. And let's not go for any flim-flam excuses. Let's put our efforts into getting jobs and bringing jobs to Newcastle, Lawrence County, and Western Pennsylvania. That's my editorial on that little piece of legislation that is out there. I'm sure there'll be a whole lot more in the days and weeks and months to come. So, but guys, stop it. If you know somebody that's having a problem, get them help. There's people right around the corner from NCTV45 and scattered all through this lovely county. Now, we'll be right back after these messages.
It's the second annual Kimberly Scrim Hooks Memorial Scholarship Fund 5K Adult Race and Walk and Children's Obstacle Course at George Washington School Saturday, April 23rd. Registration at 7:30 a.m. and the 5K Race Walk begins at 9 and the obstacle course set to start at 9:45. Registration fee is $25 and includes a t-shirt, goodie bag, and refreshments. Medals will also be awarded. You can register online at runsignup.com. And if you have any questions, go to troe@ncasd.com.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Welcome back to this busy Thursday morning in the greatest castle in the world. And yes, they are still inviting educational exhibitors and vendors. Create a friendly, earth-friendly arts and crafts display. This is from Rodney Dam. That's Earth Day, happening next week down there in Elwood City at Ewing Park. And you know, this is kind of right up my alley. A nice glass of wine with a meal is absolutely excellent, and the Hoyt is doing just that. Hear ye, all ye kings and queens, knights and nobles. The arts and education at the Hoyt will host the museum's 15th annual wine festival, a royal affair, Saturday, April 16th. It's from 7 to 10. Guests are invited to don crowns and tiaras and sample wines throughout the facility. Robert Del Signor, Harry Crafton have chosen a selection of fine vintages, including Stag Lee, Camus, and Stone Lee, just to name a few, and I butchered those up. Sorry, Bob. The menu of culinary delights is fit for a king. Several chef man-carved carvings and pasta and mashed potatoes at the stations. Medore's Catering is doing the event. Guests can take home a bottle of wine from each station. They have a chance to take that home. And there's other things going on. It's just a great time. Call the Hoyt at 724-652-2882, and that's Saturday, April 16th from 7 to 10 p.m. And I'm tired of the wham, there's nothing to do, Geez, oh man, what do you want? And sometimes it's just great to go out to one of our fine restaurants. I go to Crane Room, or I'll go to Big Paulie Sports Bar, or even Cedars. And people go, oh, well, guess what? That intimate atmosphere and seeing friends from the neighborhood is so great. It's just splendid. It's real relaxed. I mean, think of who is supporting community television in Newcastle, and you get a real good idea that we've got the best community in the world. That's why it's the greatest castle in the world. And so I don't want to hear that, oh, there's nothing to do. Oh, I'm going to go out to the big chain restaurant over in... Really? So in other words, you want to be a rubber stamp and you don't want to be a little bit different. It's the greatest castle in the world, folks. And if you're not looking at it, you're missing it. Now, to tell you something else going on, April 30th is Healthy Kids Day at the Y. And they have all kind of things down there, educational things and bike inspections, and tell you about the Y. And it's a great place for you and your kids, the whole family. And they're going to have, and anyone could participate in this, they're going to have a talent show, okay? Registration is free, but space is limited. Call 724-658-4766 and show off your talent. Now we're going to show off these sponsors, and we'll be back.
Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Yes, it's time for that Cedar Sports Corner, and what can I tell you? Let's turn to high school baseball, and the Rains have this all kind of crazy. In high school baseball, Blackhawk 3-2 winner over Elwood. Beaver beat Newcastle 7-4, and Beaver Falls 5-4 over Mohawk. The county schools kind of took a thumping as they dropped 3 to the Beaver County schools. And now I can only give you what they say is going to be the schedule. I can't guarantee it, but it's my understanding that the Newcastle girls softball team is away, and this has the wrong dates on it. I guess it's Thursday the 14th. They're at Ambridge. Now, I don't know with makeup games if there's stuff on Friday or not. So you're going to have to kind of just hang close. Now, for the boys' baseball schedule, it's my understanding, after talking to people, that they have a game every day. They played Blackhawk yesterday, and it's my understanding that the next 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they're at home every day as they close out this week. And, yesterday being Wednesday, what am I going to say? They had the track meet, but it was a dual meet at Newcastle with Hopewell and Montour. It's kind of hard for us to get on these dual meets, and the next ones are just invitationals. The inclement weather has made it difficult for us to carry these high school sports, especially with the ever-changing temperatures, weather climate, rain, snow. We've had more action in April than we had all of February. So we're going to try and bring that to you. Now, we will bring you the majors and professional sports in the morning show. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner. We're going to take a time out, and we'll be right back.
InfoCision has been giving job seekers career opportunities for the past 30 years. 150 positions are needed to be filled as soon as possible, and many of them at the Newcastle location. InfoCision handles inbound and outbound customer service and sales calls for the nation's largest nonprofit and leading media and cell phone providers. Come join the InfoCision team that offers excellent benefits. You can call or stop in at 253 East Washington Street, Newcastle. InfoCision, the #1 call center company in the world. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters.
I'm taking this second to talk to you about this great county and city of Newcastle and the caring people in it. It wasn't long ago that there was a spaghetti dinner for someone who was diagnosed with cancer and they were having problems. And I got a call from Randy Cook about this, and I'm strongly behind it for a lot of great reasons. Okay, a 5-year-old child diagnosed with cancer needs help for medical and travel expenses. This is your chance to get behind this event. And I'm going to preach on you every day until May 21st. Okay, the dance is at Cascade Park. The tickets are $15. Now, you're going to get a macaroni dinner. But let me tell you something. You know, they used to have those big band dances at Cascade Park, and the women used to bring, and I don't want to sound like my brother-in-law Dennis, so I can get in trouble there, but they used to bring like little baskets, and they'd have spaghetti dinner, and they'd just enjoy the music. Something nice and simple. Here's your chance. Music by the Durrells. It's BYOB. Okay, Chinese auction, 50-50 drawing, tickets donated by Whiting's Roll-Off. Now, stop and think about that. It's for a good cause, plus the entertainment and the food. Can't beat it, okay? And it's, you know, a night out from 5 to 9. On Sunday, May 22nd. Good cause. You should take up that cause. And I'll tell you what, tell a friend, bring some people. You know, you can do it, Newcastle. Your heart is large, and everybody appreciates that and knows it. Now, speaking of having a large heart, this is, if you haven't been to this, it's the 24th home dedication by Habitat for Humanity. And that's going to happen on the 23rd at East Euclid Avenue in Newcastle. I watched them build a house right between Preston and George Washington. You know, Terry Perry has done a great job with Habitat for Humanity, and it puts a needy family in a great house and gives them the opportunity to live the American dream. And, you know, again, enough with all the negativism. Guess what? This is a great place, and a lot of outsiders think about it. We just have to explain to them what our customs and our things are, because, hey, they might not just be used to it. But if you open your eyes and open your heart and close your ears to all the negative stuff, things will work out just fine. Speaking of working out just fine, let's take a break and hear from these sponsors. We'll be right back. The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Welcome back, and here's something that, you know, I think is absolutely great. Friday the 22nd, you got a week. You know, I told you how to be your wife's best friend on the morning show there, and I've been giving you these tips. Maybe you like it'll start to sink in. Friday the 22nd at 6:30, Gatherings Banquet Event Center. Now, do you know where that is? I know you don't get around much anymore, and that's not the song. But if you go out 422 like you're heading to Youngstown, it's at the Town and Country. And it's a beautiful, elegant place. Look at their commercial. Yes, they're part of the NCTV45 family, but moreover, They're having an event, the New Bedford Lions second annual 50s and 60s dance with special guest the Durrells. Dinner buffet from 6:30 to 8:30, dance until 11. Door prizes, huge Chinese auction. Tickets are $20 per person, $40 per couple. And, you know, Tony Carbone said he's going to be there. This is going to be a great thing. Why not have a date night? You know, it'll make you feel like, wow, you know, it's New Year's Eve all over again. Matter of fact, I'm challenging you to put a little New Year's in your April. You know, your taxes are done. You probably got that rebate. Spend some of it. Go out there, see people with the New Bedford Lions, and just catch everything up. You know, sometimes when you catch me and I'm looking down or I'm looking over, that's because different things pop up on our monitor as people watch us and send in notes as we're doing this, and what a real great time. We have a lot of people walk by our window and give us waves. It's a tremendous feeling being right here in downtown Newcastle. Now, let's take a look at the library today. It's the ever-popular bookseller, Walk Alive at 4:15, computer classes and gadget classes. So stop by the library. Or maybe you want to stop by these sponsors. They have some great things to show you, talk about, and so much more. We're going to be right back. So don't go away. Oh, there's a beer.
Come to Big Polly's Sports Bar in Newcastle.
The place is spacious with all the seating you'll need, with 2 bars and a huge menu that features wings, pizza, sandwiches, burgers, pasta, and fries.
Big Polly's
Is just right to watch the game. You'll love the sports memorabilia throughout the bar. There's plenty of parking too.
Big Polly's Sports Bar
In Newcastle at 207 East Long Avenue. Call 724-658-8800. That's 658-8800.
Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
and it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down, check out the special. Good morning, and yes, what can I tell you? It's time for Grain Room 45 weather, and I'm in a bubbly mood this morning, and here's why. Last night's mostly clear low of 32 is going to give way to sunshine for the second day in a row. Yes, Thursday, sunny with a high of 57. Oh, I just love the way that sounds. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low of 37. Friday, sunny, a high of 61, and Friday night, mostly clear with a low of 41. You know, you just got to feel great when that sun shines. Now, that was Grain Room 45 weather, and we're going to be back right after these messages. Pegley's, pasta and more. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More for that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Peckley's. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Welcome, as always. And you know, we're coming to the end of this week, but Tuesday will be up on us really quickly. And here at NCTV45, you know, the fact that we're available anytime on your time, you could go back and watch some of our great programming over and over again, and some of it is kind of timeless. You know, the Penn State Extension of Lawrence County, they're at 430 Court Street in the courthouse. Okay, and that's another funny story. They do all kind of things. They teach about recycling, composting. There's a lot of information that they can give you that is just tremendous. Well, they have this Master Gardener series. Now, you know, I tried to tell my wife I was a master gardener. The pumpkins were over. It was Halloween, so I got the bright idea to just throw them in a little place I had a garden. And the next year I wasn't putting the garden in, but the pumpkins came up, and we had cuckoo's flowers. You could have watched that on Cooking and Castle. And she said, how'd you do that? Tomatoes, everything came up. I said, well, I'm a master gardener. No, not really. I guess just lucky. Well, on April 19th, this group is going to talk about exotic plants. This is a group of different and challenging plants most gardeners don't think about. Try your hand at these special and fascinating plants presented by the Lawrence County Master Gardeners, Brenda Swager and Joe Altman. And, you know, sometimes, you know, my wife, she got the bright idea about pinching back leaves. She saw it. She started pinching my mother-in-law's plant. And my mother-in-law was going, no, Susan, don't. But, hey, this is your chance to develop a hobby, something nice. Stop. I don't want to sound like, oh, geez, but smell the roses. No pun intended here. And you'll have the opportunity to enjoy something, get back to nature, and maybe start appreciating those little things in life that make a difference. And just stop and think about that quite a bit. And stop by the library for the 19th That Gardener series. And, you know, the other thing I want to add here at NCTV 45 is if you want to participate, give us a call. You have my number. It's 724-498-5507, or you can call the office line at 724-510-7345. Now, we're going to return after you
Don't get around much anymore.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV 45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, that's going to do it for this Thursday, the 14th of April. And, you know, when you're out and about, make sure that you visit our local sponsors. Make sure that you tell them that you saw it on NCTV 45 and make sure you tell a friend about NCTV45, as if maybe there's somebody that doesn't know already. And by all means, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you on down the road.